friends, welcome to Wealth Guru, and here I am back again with another exciting video. And the stock I'm going to discuss today is Jaiprakash Power Ventures. So, if you have been tracking this stock, you might have known that this stock has almost moved almost 3 times in last 2 to 3 months. So, it's worth checking what's really happening inside this and whether it is really makes sense to buy the stock from fundamental and technical standpoint. So before we do that, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notification every time I put a video. And just another reminder, I'll be putting this report in the description in the link, and you can download it from there. Alright, so here we are. It has a market cap of close to 4,386 crores, has a trailing PE of 16.4 and a price to book ratio of 0.7. So all looks pretty decent from a stock point of view. And if you look at the last 1 year chart, it has moved from almost 1.5 levels to close to almost 6 plus right now, 4 times in last 1 year. So this has an incredible move in the last 1 year. And if you particularly look in this range for the last 2-3 months, it almost has more than doubled in the last 1 month itself. So let's see how the stock has performed over the longer term horizon. And if you see here on a long-term perspective, the stock did reach a high of close to 125 in 2008, but after that subsequent has gone down significantly to almost reach a level of 3.9. And basically this is because there has been a lot of loss in this, and a lot of power sector companies were making a lot of losses in the year 2014-15 onwards. But if you track the stock pretty closely, this has been a turnaround story in last 4 to 5 months, because from a loss making company they have suddenly looked to be a profit making company in last few months. So that is really a turnaround story which is happening here. And here we are on the SWOT analysis, the strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. From a strength standpoint, it has reached its 52-week high. It has good quarterly growth in the recent results. The growth in the net profit with increasing profit margin is happening on the stock. There's also growth in net profit with increasing profit margin year on year. There has been substantial acquisition of shares, which is a good thing. FIA and FPI is also increasing their stocks stake in this company as well. That's another good thing. And stock has gained more than 20% in 1 month. As I said, it's almost doubled in 1 month. And there's strong momentum which indicates this price movement above the short term, medium and long term moving averages. That's also a good thing. Going into the weaknesses, there has been big deal sales last month, greater than 1% in the total shares. There has been high interest payments compared to the earnings. There is poor net cash generated from the core business. That's also a weakness. The promoters has been decreasing their shareholdings, and the book value per share is deteriorating for the last 2 years. So those are all negatives or weaknesses. The company has a high promoter place, similar to other power companies. There has been a lot of promoter place in this company. And if we go into the opportunities, the rising delivery percentage compared to previous day and month, that's good. The strong volumes happening there. There is projected breakout in the third resistance level. And there's turnaround companies, as I said earlier, this is moving from a loss to a profit company. So there's been increasing profit right now compared to the losses in the earlier quarters. And there's highest recovery from the 52-week low. That's also another opportunity. Going to the threats, there's increasing trend in the non-core income. So that is a threat because there's been a lot of revenue coming in, but those are coming from non-core income. That's a negative. Now looking into the shareholding pattern, so if you see, there's been some shareholding in terms of promoters hold almost 26% share, and others like FI and FPIs and public also hold the remaining 75% stake. And if you look at the FI holding for last 5 years, it's been steady, and it has just increased in last quarter. So that's pretty much it. Like from the looks of it, this looks to be a turnaround story. From losses it is going to move to profit, which can impact the stock price significantly. And even if it has doubled in last 1 month or so, there is potential of this stock moving up from this level still and reach levels of 10 or even go beyond 15 or something. So if you haven't bought the stock, just buy in dips and add on to it, because this is definitely a turnaround story and you're going to get at least 50-60% appreciation in another 1 to 2 years. Alright, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and thanks a lot for watching.